Good enough for today? Any questions? We will take some few questions if you have. So 3 slokas we learned. General introduction we give. Okay, we could add up few more slokas. This could be one starting point. What I have done is, when my kids were young, I wanted to teach them. So every Saturday I used to have satsang. Whatever documented, I put it into a sequence, and then that time I printed this probably some 10 to 15,000 copies and distributed to many. When I came to Chennai for a talk, this book was given to one of the person there, Shabari Group's owner, rich man. He purchased the Twin Tower waste metals. He was very rich. All the Twin Tower American waste metal he purchased and recycled and made metals here. And he printed this, I think, over 100,000 of copies in Tamil and Malayalam and Sanskrit also. Distributed. All of them were distributed. So this is available as PDF. If you don't get, send me a WhatsApp, I will send you. Otherwise, Nitya Sloka, Dr. TPS. Go to my website, under books, this may be there. I think it's there. Otherwise, blog. There are many blogs. And many of these slokas are in detail explained philosophically, scientifically. And that is also there, 11111 page. Because I used to contribute to many articles and some of them did not lost. So those were with me. I posted when the website was developed. Yeah. Any question? Nila, some question? There were few people, at least 3 of them who joined here, asked some explanation of one of the sloka. That's why I thought maybe I can do it as one program and then many people can listen. Arunima is there from Bengal. Sweta from... You are in Abu Dhabi, Sweta?
Pranam sir. Sir, my question is, like when we start the puja, like I don't have a much knowledge or any knowledge. So when we start the puja, like the mantra which you have said, the Pushpanjali mantra, then the Pranam mantra. So how, when we begin it, what do we say? Which is the best one to I consider myself as a very papi insan. I mean, so how to cleanse my, how to pray.
See, it is not what you speak, what you chant. These are all reminders.
Yeah.
What is your thought is more important. But to make us to remember the thoughts, we have some slokas.
Yes.
You understood? So this sloka, when we chant, automatically, if the meaning is known, we will have that sankalpa inside. What is important in Bharatiya Shastram? Not what you do. Sankalpa is more important. There are many people without a sankalpa, they keep on doing things without even understanding the meaning. Actually, these are not the sloka what made that 2-3 people are here. They wanted me to explain not this sloka. That is Saptashuddhi. More complicated things I will add. Okay. So what is to be chanted? If I am supposed to chant, what do I chant is not this at all. So I am not very eloquent with this. Because there are high order chanting which contains or which are the origin for all this. You want to hear that? That's called the Saptashuddhi. Pranavana Vyanodhana Samaname Shuddhyandam Jyotirham Vireja Vipatma Bhuya Sangha Swaha Vak Manat Chakshu Srotra Grana Jihware Do Buddhyagradi. See here, Manas, Buddhi, Vak, everything is added. There you have seen it is split into 2 different slokas. And I said all are same. Correct? Because in this main sloka, all these were there. So what is these slokas? They are all taken from this and then written for the God's name is added there. In this sloka, what I am chanting, God's name is not there. Neither Narayana nor Shiva nor Krishna. Because they are all symbolically put in front of us to make us understand. Like in an LKG class, you have got a book to say this is elephant, this is elephant, this is elephant. I know this is not elephant. Elephant is somewhere in the forest. But still I will tell this is elephant, this is elephant. So for most of the people, they think Janardana, Narayana, Krishna, Rama, they are most important. They are only sankalpas. They are not at all important. Who are they? They are me. When you think they are me, you get into a different level. So when you reach into that level, the slokas also will change. So this is good enough. Paripurnam tadastude. Everything is yours. If you don't remember anything, that is good enough. What is that good one? Paripurnam tadastude. Everything is yours. That's what I said. Every Muslims will say, Inshallah, this is yours. Shweta also knows, right? You keep hearing it how many times? 1,000 times per day in the Abu Dhabi? Correct? That is the same sloka, no different. Religions wise, no difference. It is only the language is different. People don't understand the concept. They say, oh, you are my enemy. You don't understand mine. Everybody understands if you think.
Right.
No difference at all. One and the same. Understood? For me, it is Surya is important because we are in a very beautiful place. We say warm welcome. Why? Warm is representing Surya. Surya is warm. Who is warming Surya? You tell somebody else in Dubai warm welcome. Otherwise also it is too hot. You add more warm to that. It is actually you should take cold welcome. Chill welcome. Because many people copied this. Westerners, for them getting a sunlight is warm. Warm is great for them. Asian country where sunlight and settling and everywhere. In April season, in Hyderabad, if somebody say warm welcome, your AC is not working. It's a chill welcome. We are blind in using words. We don't understand the meaning. So slokas are also like that. There is a concept inside. Once you understand concept, you are carefully going to use it. So everything is yours. Kayajam, Karmajam, Manasam, Shravanam, Nayanam, whatever you want. Take everything as yours. Physically, emotionally, intellectually, Atmiya, every level, whatever I am doing is yours. Bhagavan. And then light the lamp. Don't think about while lighting lamp, don't think about the matchbox. Don't think about the energy which you are wasting. 2 sticks have gone up. Oh, now 3rd stick again I have to do this. And you light the lamp. Instead of that, don't light lamp. You are going to make a chai for somebody else who is a guest. Yes, what is this stupid time he came here? And then you give tea. Finished. No purpose. Don't give them. So the sankalpa is more important, right? Welcome is the source to meet. There is a beautiful proverb. You don't even have to give chutney. Dosha itself is good enough. With love you give it, they will eat. Some houses are very posh but totally uncomfortable. Some houses may not even have the facilities but still you feel like staying there. So what is more important? I keep saying there is a beautiful discussion with me and one Dharma in 2019 while we were driving. He is one of the best friend of mine in America. Not because of anything. We used to drive together. He used to ask a lot of questions. I used to answer them. And one topic of discussion was comfortably uncomfortable, comfortably uncomfortable, and uncomfortably comfortable. That was the discussion. You can be so comfortable physically, logistically, but emotionally you are uncomfortable. Some places facilities may not be there, but you feel, yeah, so happy. What a nice place. Yesterday I was there in a garden, in a village. It doesn't look filthy actually, muddy. Lot of mosquitoes, bees. There was a poultry farm, so smell was not good, but still it was enjoying. Right? Because the person who took was asking me to go to him for last 1 year. Almost every week he will tell, this weekend please, this weekend please. Yesterday I decided I am going to. I never went out for last 400 days after COVID started. I thought let me venture once. Got it? So that was a beautiful. And what he did, he gave me, what is that? Some leaf which is called the pudina. Right?
Mint.
Mint, yeah. And
Yeah, I mean,
something else was also there, no? That greenish leafy vegetable.
Palakas.
Gongura.
Palak.
Gongura. So he gave a bunch of gongura. I never made it because in Kerala we don't make a gongura chutney. The pickle was never made. So what I did was I googled and found out. I remember a little bit of. We know the cooking is an art. When you get items, you know how to do it. So I made it. But then immediately he had sent me a message saying that this is the recipe, you can do it. But then what I did was I took a picture and sent it to him back. I already made it. Gongura chutney. So he was asking me, send me the recipe now, because he never saw this beautiful result. Understood? So not that I enjoyed there. After that also I enjoyed making chutney also. Pickle also I made beautifully. So some of you have not seen my cooking. You must go and see. Asha was commenting. Somebody was commenting there, right? You see how do I make beautiful food. So you must enjoy. Most important is while doing puja, what do you say is not important. While preparing, you enjoy. Now you heard me saying that you can see my enjoyment of cooking in the words which I am saying also, right? So similarly, when you do puja, oh, I did a puja, that feeling should come. I remember 2 years back when I was in US, somebody told me, sir, you must come and do puja for me. I said, I am not even having a cross belt. I am not a Nambudiri at all. I am not a priest. I am a Nambiyar. I am a Kshatriya. Sir, you know everything. Why can't you do puja? I said, I am not authorized to do puja, beta. Though my guru has given me the Ashirvada, I can do puja, but I don't want to do it. I am not a ritualistic person. But that lady was behind me saying, no, you should do. So what I did was, see, sometimes the God comes and tells you what I am supposed to do. That discussion was over. I was coming out of my class. One old lady from Karnataka came and then told me, sir, my son is a priest. He learned everything, but he is not at all doing puja. Every day I am asking him to do puja. So this is what somebody's job when I do, it becomes Bhayavaham. When somebody is not doing their job is also, it is Bhayavaham. So I said next week, mother and son both should come there. I called the lady and said next week puja is fixed. Sir, just now you said you don't do. See, I got another bakara who will do for me. So he said, I am scared. I cannot do. I said, don't worry. I will be there. I will tell you each item, what is to be done, where to do, how to do. Mantra also I will tell you. But you are supposed to do it. So I became the manager and he became the worker. That is in puja called Yajamana and Pujari. So I became the Yajamana for Pujari. And then he did it. Beautifully he did it. Mother also happy. The family person also happy. Everybody is happy. So sometimes that is also there. Satyanarayana Vrata Puja, Dr. TPS. In YouTube you can check. That is also there. So I did a Satyanarayana Vrata Puja also. That's one of the best pujas which is supposed to be done. So I also do puja. So what is important is your Sankalpa, Samarpana, devotion is more important than. See, you can do Manasa Puja. You don't even have to do a light lamp. I remember when I went to Muscat, many people wanted to learn puja from me. So what I did, I gave a class on how to do puja. No lamp, no flower, no bimma, nothing is there. Manasa Puja. Sankalpa is good enough. You think there is lamp, so I am lighting it. Got it? It's like a drama, mime. Without having anything also you can do. That's good enough. It's all drama. You don't require makeup to do drama. Acting is more important. So without anything you can do it. Sankalpa is more important. Okay? So we will learn step by step. Manasa Puja also I will teach. Maybe one of the class we will have how to do puja. Sharaf also will learn how to do puja. Sharaf, we will do Ganapati Homa and make some beautiful prasadam.
Okay.
Good enough?
Yes.
Anusha from Kannur?
Sir, can I ask something?
Yeah, ask.
Sir, as you were telling that when I'm doing the rituals, I'm supposed to offer it to God and also consider the divinity within myself.
Yeah.
I am the God and I'm offering to God. So somehow I may be wrong, sir, but I was feeling that if I consider that the divinity is with me, is there any chance that I get reluctant to give my efforts sufficiently because I consider myself as perfect. As I am having the perfection within me. So, is there any chance that I get reluctant towards giving my effort?
See, you have to climb a ladder. So I am on the first step. That time itself I have a feeling that I am going to fall, I am going to fall. Will you go to the second step? So you have a worry inside whether I am going to fall, I am going to fall, I am going to fall. You are never going to climb. You need lot of confidence. When I do, I should have the feeling that I am going to win. I am going to finish it. God doesn't have fear at all. If you have fear, that means you don't have faith. If there is faith, there is no fear. Understand, these two will not go together. If somebody has fear, definitely it says he has no faith. You have faith in the ladder, then climbing becomes no fearless. Suppose I am Arunima is not able to climb on the ladder, but I am telling, I am here Arunima, you climb. But you should have faith on me, then only my word will become courageous for you, right? But you don't even have faith in me, what will happen? Got it? Now, I am also there, ladder is also perfect, you can still climb, then you are still looking somewhere else, whether somebody else is there also or not. So that should not be there. You should have devotion means complete surrender, full faith. I believe, yes. You believe somebody who is your guide, who is able to support you. You believe the teacher. You have full confidence in them. You are not able to get it. You find somebody else. Have full confidence in them. Then, whatever comes in your mind, you must keep writing. That's it. That can become poetry, that can become article. You yourself have a doubt whether this is correct or this is not correct. So what will happen? Our attention will go into different places than the focus. That is what Bhagavan Krishna says. Most important is your focus. Attention, faith. Ananyaschintayanto mam. Without having any other thought process. Ejana paryupasade. Who is going to surrender to me? Only I will take care of you. You have a doubt, then I am not going to take care of you. Understood? But don't ask when is the result going to come. You want result tomorrow, it may not come. But don't think tomorrow, day after tomorrow. No, you continuous. How many times you have to hit to break a stone? You don't. Because you are not an expert stone cutter. If you are an expert stone cutter, he will look at all the sides and say one hit here, another hit here, another hit here, it will break. Because he has a skill. Suppose you don't have a skill, what you will do? Still you can break it, but you need patience. You keep on hitting. And what will happen? Ultimately you felt, no, it's not going to break. Because you feel that it is not going to break, and none of your hit will become very strong. And because you don't have faith, you don't even go and look at it around. You know how a stone cutter will do? He will hit once very thoroughly. And he will go around with a little water and pour it and see whether there is any crack coming. Water will tell you the crack. If there is dust, it will not tell you. And once the crack is there, he knows, oh, this is the place I have to hit the second one. You ask me, I will teach you how to cut stones also. That little water is what is testing. But what are you doing? You are blindly keep on eating without any hope. Hope should be there. That is also not there. Then what will happen? It will not break. Even if it is broken, you will not see. Because you are not cleaning it also. So the crack is there. It's almost complete. But no. 8 chapters finished. Almost 80% the job is done. But still you are thinking it is not done. You think 80% is done. You will finish 1 month. Tell, I am going to finish. Yesterday somebody telephoned to me saying that I am not able to study maths at all. I said, physics you can study. Yes. I said, study physics and tell me at 8 o'clock. Exact 8 o'clock I got telephone. Sir, I finished physics 1 chapter. Very good. Now you tell me which you cannot study. Maths. Okay. You study tomorrow at 10 o'clock you tell me. Today 10:30 telephoned and said, yeah, I studied. I said, finished. You don't require a teacher also. Is she there or not? She also joined probably. What a wonderful student, yeah. And then today I gave a assignment. Whichever subject you like most, that subject 1 chapter you take and teach me. Why I did not ask those 2 chapters to explain? Because may not be liking it. So words will not come. So once you like it and do it, your communication skill is good, skill is also good. Hard skill is also good, soft skill is also good. Both are tested, then nothing is required. They will go by themselves. No guidance is required. Got it? So Arunima, be confident. The other day also, when some questions are asked, somebody asked your name was someone else. Instead of question, almost 5 minutes start explaining why that name came there. It is my daughter's name. My brother was supposed to join. All these are unimportant, right? Question is important. So around the bush was lot of time. So while editing, you know how much time I have to spend. I have to cut this in between. So focus. Ananyas chintayandam. There is no problem at all in the world. Yesterday I was explaining something. There is no problem in the world. If you think a problem, everybody has problem. If you think no problem, no problem. That's it. No problem at all in this world. Problem is not there in the world. Problem is only in me. So keep that Bhagavan inside and say, I am going to do it. Today I will finish this much. Today I will finish this much. Make your own chart and target. If it is doesn't, remake the timetable again. But be focused. One word only. Ananyas chintayantam. Shraddhavan labhate jnanam. Bhagavad Gita, another sloka. Shraddhavan labhate jnanam. Wherever Shraddha is there, knowledge will come. Shraddha is not there, knowledge may not come. Yeah.
Negative energy, why it's coming, Guru Garu?
That is because why drainage pipe is giving bad smell? Drainage pipe is there. Why negative energy? Everywhere negative and positive is there. So how do you clean it? Either you can clean that negative energy. Okay. Otherwise, what do you do? If you cannot clean it, cover it perfectly. Only thing, when you know that there is a drainage, you will have problem. Otherwise, not even know. You go to Calcutta, any road, you will see puri, pani puri, lot of items are being sold on the road. Will you know that sometime that there is a drainage pipe under that? You may not even know. But only when some small slit is opened there, you will start feeling, oh, this is what I am eating. Then finished, you cannot eat. So sometime ignoring is better. One of my book is there, Seedling, Seedling. We had a discussion with Asha Ravi also one day, Seedling. There is a YouTube also on Seedling, Seedling. That talks about energy, spiritual, esoteric energy, dowsing and healing. That is the title of that book. Written nearly 15 years back. But that is also there in one of the blog. Okay. We had a discussion the other day on YouTube with Asha Ravi. That is also posted. That will explain what is negative energy, how to get rid of that energy also. Arunima, strong. I am there. August 15th, get rid of.
Thank you so much, sir.
Another one month, 5 days. Get rid of all the burden and independence. PhD submission has to happen.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Nila, yesterday we contacted by mistake. Nila got my number from somewhere. Some message came. Right. I was asking whether Nila is from Kerala. Some contact with Kerala. Then I asked whether Nila is from Fiji. Because of the name Nila, I saved a lot of money when I went to Fiji for a trip. I went to Fiji for a Ramayana conference. So after the conference, when we were returning back to airport, that's a beautiful story with Nila. That's why when the Nila name came, immediately I was catching. Are you from Fiji? Because you told Tamil Nadu, I was catching again. What happened was we were hunting for a Indian restaurant in Fiji. When we saw the Nila resort, immediately we felt very happy. I was there with three of us. Nila, when I saw, immediately I decided it is a Kerala hotel. Because there is only one river in India which is called Nila. There is a river in Kerala which is the widest river, that is called Nila. It's also called Bharatapuzha. So I was thinking that is somebody from that area where this river is. So we went inside, but the chef and the cook and everybody who had acquaintance, they all from North India, Tibet. So I couldn't even ask him who is owner for this. But then we ordered sufficient food. After ordering, I asked, where is the manager? I want to see him. Then he said he is taking rest in the bungalow nearby. I said, call him. I want to see him. The food is very good. So he was having his lunch. So he got his lunch also and then sat beside me. So we had a discussion. I asked him, why did you put this name Nila? So he happened to marry a Tamil lady whose name was Nila. They had a Kerala friend. They suggested this name Nila. So I was looking at, their restaurants are very good. Fiji is a small island. Restaurants can be inside water also. So they were constructing. So I took the original map where they are planning to construct something. I gave my friend's contact number who made Burj Khalifa piling also in Dubai. So I gave his contact, they telephoned, had a discussion, some business contact was made. So he was so happy he got somebody who can help him in construction. Ultimately the bill was 6,000 rupees or something. He said, sir, don't pay, because he was also eating from our plate. We were also eating from his plate. So we became very close friends. So that's why when Nila contacted immediately, are you from? So the world is very small wherever you go, right? Sharaf used to be one of my guests, or I used to be Sharaf's guest when we go to Naduvil, my hometown.
Yes, sir.
Sharaf, some remembrance of our camp?
Yeah, definitely. Can't forget.
Sharaf used to come with a lot of musical instruments and then we used to enjoy. This is the time, you remember, I came to your house to eat one day. Colorful put,
Yes,
different color.
yeah. Still I have photos, everything.
What a beautiful night. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So most of the
Very
children used to enjoy when Sharaf is nearby. One song, Sharaf.
Yes, sir.
Some sloka song.
Okay.
Some sloka song.
Okay. Okay. Megir me duramambaram vanabhuvasyamastamale drume nattam birurayam tumeva dadimam radhe graham prapaya itam nandadi deshaschalidayo pratyutta kunja dromam radha madhavayor jayanti yamuna kule grahakelaya. Okay, sir.
Last two lines once again. That is the essence.
Itum nandadi deshaschalidayo pratyutta kunja dromam radha madhavayor jayanti yamuna kule grahakelaya.
Good.
Okay.
Wonderful. He is a great singer, huh? On the show.